Good evening, and welcome to That Guy Riffs. Today, That Guy looks at the first cartoon ever to be made about Superman, entitled Superman. Sit back and enjoy. Paramount, making the best animated films that Nickelodeon's table scraps can give us. I'm on fire!
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman!
Yes, Superman, the Man of Steel, the son of Krypton. Disguised as mild-mannered reporter Clark Kent, Superman spends most of his time trying to get Nookie from Lois Lane. But she won't put out until he marries. So they got married and live in his fortress of sexitude. But then they discovered that Superman couldn't get it up in the sky. The Man of Steel was a floppy deal. Lois was crushed and wanted a divorce, but Superman refused to pay alimony and wanted custody of the kids. But Superman couldn't get custody because of his uncontrollable addiction to Jaeger bombs. Superman tried to break in and steal his kids, but he was so drunk that he accidentally broke into the home of Bruce Wayne, who fought him off with his kryptonite nunchucks. Thus, Superman spends most of his days punching his dog Crypto, drinking himself to oblivion, while Lois stands on the ledge of rooftops and cries.
In the endless reaches of the universe, there once existed a planet known as Krypton, a planet that burned like a green star in the distant heavens.
They called it the Sour Ball Planet.
There, civilization was far advanced and had brought forth a race of supermen whose mental and physical powers were developed to the absolute peak of human perfection. But there came a day when giant quakes threatened to destroy Krypton forever. One of the planet's leading scientists, sensing the approach of doom, placed his infant son in a small rocket ship and sent it hurtling in the direction of...
Adios, muchachos!
As Krypton exploded.
Well, more the planet's dust bag filled up and exploded, but still exploded.
The rocket ship sped through star-studded space, landing safely on Earth with its precious burden, Krypton's sole survivor.
Hope they have Wi-Fi.
A passing motorist found the uninjured child and took it to an orphanage.
In Wuthering Heights.
As the years went by and the child grew to maturity, he found himself possessed of amazing physical powers. Faster than a speeding bullet.
At least that's what his girlfriends say.
More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single
I had
bound.
no idea I could do that.
The infant of Krypton is now the Man of Steel, Superman.
But let's not build him up too much.
To best be in a position to use his amazing powers in a never-ending battle for truth and justice, Superman has assumed the disguise of Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper.
He can't open his eyes either, folks.
Managing editor, managing editor, managing editor.
Kent, I want to see you. Just received another threatening note.
Okay, Mr. White.
Lois, another note from the mad scientist.
Coming in, Chief.
You called via radio toaster?
Now listen to this warning. He plans to strike tonight. Beware, you fools. My electrothanasia ray strikes tonight at 12. Total destruction will come to those who laughed at me and failed to heed my warnings.
You're looking at this longer than the Three Stooges look at a map.
At midnight. This nut may prove dangerous.
Oh, come on. How come everybody who threatens the city with a death ray is a nut?
She may have an angle on this thing.
Yes, sir.
But, Chief, I'd like the chance to crack the story on my own.
No.
Thanks, Chief.
But, Lois,
Blow us? I have my suspicions, but wow!
don't you think that's a dangerous mission?
I'll just take the Daily Planet fighter plane. Only I and Fox News have one of these.
Pretty rubbery plane. Meanwhile, at the Museum of Phallic-Looking Buildings, the Little Mermaid poster is being put on display.
Oh, I do hope they give me $1 million.
The hour has come.
It's time to TiVo Rachel Ray.
With my Illulian 36 explosive space modulator, I'll be able to get a clear view of Venus. Whoa, the bubbles are alive, man!
There's 2 lightning bugs outside. What's that? Timmy stuck in the well? There's trouble at the old mill? There's a nosy reporter with a personal jet landing just outside my lair? What?
You know, I just want to blow up one metropolitan city and suddenly everybody wants a quote from you.
I'm so ticked off that I'm molting. Guess it wasn't very smart of him to leave his forwarding address on that evil letter.
Spark. You know, more layers should come with vulture locks.
I'm a reporter.
Yoink! Sir, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness!
I better hurry this up. I heard there's some witch that got crushed by 7 dwarfs just north from here.
So, you want a story? I'll give you the greatest story of destruction the world has ever known.
I'm going to bring back Jersey Shore.
Don't try to stop me, it's already begun!
Okay, to install Death Ray software, just press 1. What? Of course I'm sure. Why would I install Death Ray if I wasn't sure? Oh, great, now the program stopped working. Send an error report. Whoever sends a goddamn error report? Oh, there we go.
Hey kids, look to your right! A death ray!
Ah!
How is that for a story, Miss Lane?
It's bland and lacking in human interest!
True to his threat, the mad scientist, whose warnings have held the city in a grip of terror, went on his rampage of destruction on the stroke of midnight.
If only we could locate the giant looming tower from which he is using his death ray.
Hurling cars and pedestrians into the river below. The police have warned everyone to remain in their homes.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Too bad I have no interest, though. Let's see if Wonder Woman's on duty. Let's see. Oh, God, what does the janitor do in here? Did that come from a human? Oh, it's repugnant!
After applying his Hitler mustache, Superman makes to the window to save the day!
I'm off! The other way.
There has to be another building in this city as phallic as mine to destroy. Hello?
Personal day.
I'll be alright. Ah!
Sheesh, building, what have you been eating? Thank God that building was made out of flexible sandpaper. Well, I better take off now. Whoa, just kidding, just kidding. Wouldn't that be funny if I just let you guys fall like that? In all seriousness, though, the constant rocking of this building has probably turned your bones to jelly, so I'm just gonna get out of here. And yet Bryan Singer still can't make an interesting film about him.
It's Superman!
Don't ask me how I know, I just have a feeling!
You know, this is looking more like how Doc Brown makes iced tea.
Nothing can stop the strongest man in the world.
Oh God, Uncle! Oh Jesus, don't hurt me! Oh come on, my cape's over my head, I can't even see! Who would have thought kryptonite and whatever the hell this thing is would be my only weakness? Ow, ow, ow!
Superman fights off the mighty beam of light by simply punching it. Remember, kids, brute violence always wins over scientific understanding.
I don't believe it! He isn't human!
It's almost as if he's a Superman, if you will.
Well, I'm science here!
Yeah, all I need was my spinach.
Laws and physics of Bugs Bunny cartoons don't fail me now! Avon calling! This mechanical hot dog bun is about to blow!
I never had this problem with Super Grover.
You know, Lois, how about a pepper spray? You ever think of that?
I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs!
Now, watch the incredible flying man of steel take the stairs.
Oh, my spinal cord. Hey! You can set me down by that big, comfy brothel over there.
You know, this is what John Cleese has to look at every day.
Jesus, one fractured skull later.
Really? So his parents named him Mad Scientist? Isn't that sort of pre-programming his future occupation?
Congratulations, Lois. That was a great scoop.
Yes, Chief, thanks to Superman.
I'd wink if I had the ability to widen my pupils.
No vultures, scientists, or buildings made out of sandpaper were harmed in the filming of this episode.